Whatever do you mean?
IHOP becoming
Oh,
IHOB.
IHOB. I think IHOB is gonna stick
You do. Why?
because it's stupid enough. It just might work.
When's the last time you ate at IHOP?
I
For me, it's been like
mean,
5 or 6 years, I feel like.
I think it's been a lot longer than that for me. I've eaten at Denny's most recently, and that was like 7, 8 years ago. That was the last time I've been to those kind of places.
Yeah.
So IHOP, no.
So if you are not familiar with IHOB somehow, basically IHOP is running this campaign basically through the summer that they are IHOB. They're not actually rebranding.
IHOB.
B as in boy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to talk about a few kind of things about this campaign that we can learn from as business owners, small business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is, a lot of people think that they did this because research is showing they have declining brand awareness, which is, I would agree with, because I don't know many people that go to IHOP. Like, I don't remember the last time I saw someone like check in there or like post pictures or.
Who checks in anymore anyway?
I have a lot of Facebook friends who check in wherever.
What, are we still on Foursquare?
No, but we'll talk about Foursquare in a little bit.
I was getting Foursquare.
So I don't hear people talking about IHOP. So
yeah, we're not really in the breakfast community though. So we are, however, in the land of Waffle House.
Yes, we are in the land.
We are, we live in Atlanta, so this is Waffle House Central. We have probably 6 or 7 Waffle Houses within 5 miles.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then the other thing that people think why they did this huge campaign, besides the declining brand awareness, is that there's also a decline in the interest of pancakes.
Which I don't know where they got that. I mean, I don't know the last time I ate pancakes. Well, It's been a couple Sundays ago. We had them for breakfast a couple Sundays ago.
But so apparently people are not ordering as many pancakes.
The breakfast fad is over.
So, but there is...
Or pancake fad, excuse me.
There is an increase in the interest of burgers. So...
I do love a burger.
He does love a good burger. So, I thought the first thing, this was super smart. They're paying attention to...
So, IHOB is the International House of Burgers.
Yes.
That's why they did that. Well, I don't think we said that.
Oh, yeah. Well, burger. So, that's why the B... People thought maybe biscuits or bacon or... breakfast, whatever. Because they made it seem like it was going to be an actual rebrand.
Yeah,
kind of, but it's not. It's just not a temporary thing. But I think this was really smart because they were paying attention to the data. And I think that's something that we as business owners should pay attention to. Like, okay, so people are not inquiring, like, what do I need to work on? What has anything changed? Do I need to change my prices? Do I need to like change the packages? Maybe I'm offering something people don't even want.
Yeah.
Last year I had a package on my website that I didn't get a lot of inquiries for.
Right.
And it was taking up valuable real estate where I could be showing another package for people. I had put out this package for launch graphics. So when people launch a new course or whatever, then I would help them create their Facebook ads and social media and workbook, everything that goes into it. But then the interest wasn't there. I only had like 1 or 2 people do it. So then eventually I was like, wait, like, why am I leaving this on my website if people are not hiring? So I think paying attention to, what people are buying or reading or signing up for. And then if people aren't buying or reading or signing up, like, okay, is it the words? Is it the actual offer? Is it the design? Yeah. Like, it's hard to know, but I mean, if you just change the wording, okay, then like maybe you should change it back. Or if it's totally new, like you just launched a whole new thing, okay, then like reach out to some business friends or in Facebook groups and like okay, what is this? But I think paying attention to those analytics is really important. Like,
indeed,
because otherwise IHOP, and who knows, I don't know if IHOB will save them or not, but you know, like if they hadn't done this, then they could be the next Toys R Us.
Well, Toys R Us, that's
anyways, but so
not Toys R Us's fault. Let's just leave it at that.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So the other thing is they did a really good job of campaigning before they announced.
Yeah. They left everybody in sort of a anticipation, got the Twittersphere buzzing about what IHOP was and didn't say what it was. Mm-mm. So everybody's like bacon, breakfast, biscuits, you know, and so people were talking about IHOP again, and I'm sure there was a measurable increase in traffic for IHOP.
For like digital traffic or foot traffic?
For foot traffic. I'm sure that there was.
Nope.
No?
That's our third point.
What?
So
sales did not go up?
It's nothing like super official yet, but according to Foursquare, which who's using Foursquare anymore?
Foursquare is using Foursquare.
Foursquare reported, I saw in several news articles, like on CNN and Forbes, that Foursquare reported there was marginal difference in the foot traffic to IHOP.
But that's like taking BuzzFeed articles as real journalism. So
that's why I'm like, okay, so Foursquare, like unless Foursquare has their hands in other data or...
But they don't have IHOP's financial records, do they? I mean...
No, and I think it'll be a few months, like... Because I think it'll be next quarter before they officially report.
Who still uses Foursquare?
Yeah.
And B, who still uses Foursquare? I mean, I liked it when I was using it. I was the mayor of several places. Don't get me wrong. I was on that hardcore, but that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, but IHOP responded to that... Because whoever was writing this article on like Forbes and whatever, they said like, oh, Foursquare said this, and in return, IHOP the response was kind of vague, so it leads me to believe they are somewhat accurate. Because IHOP basically was kind of like, we don't exactly agree with this.
It may be true, it may not be
true.
True.
It was kind of like, and when they could have been like, hey, like we had a 50% increase.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I mean,
it was kind of a vague, like.
Although their marketing person, who came up with this, maybe it's all about the continuing with that sort of unknowing, sort of keep people talking about it thing.
Yeah.
That they're not going to confirm nor deny, but I mean, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm guarantee we're not the only one on YouTube talking about it. So might be working.
It's, from what I understand, it's a summer campaign. So I think it'll be next quarter before if anybody officially reports on it or anything. Because especially, I mean, it would have been great to like, hey, there's like a 200% increase in the first week or something. But I think as business owners, especially, like, it's not... Like, it's tempting to like launch something or whatever, and then like a week later, like, okay, it's been a week, nothing's happening. Like, okay, I have to change everything. You have to give it time. Like, okay, give it time. Like, because I mean, with the social media algorithms, you know, not every single person's going to see your post, and with emails, you know, like it takes 7 touch points before people typically buy from you. So, and I wonder, since IHOP's brand awareness has decreased, like, we are all aware of IHOP, like, we all know it. But I wonder, because there's been such a decline, if we all have to start again at zero, you know, like, because how many times do I drive past IHOP or see an ad or whatever? Like,
I mean, how many IHOPs are in the area? We have one that I know of in the area.
I know like 1 or 2. So,
but anyway.
I'm wondering if it's going to take a few touch points, like a few months, for people to find like, oh, you know, let's go try it. Why not? You know,
maybe these burgers are going to be amazing.
Yeah. And I did see also really cool on Twitter, people were tweeting them you know, like, and the positive ones, they were getting a response and like, hey, check your DMs for a free like goodie, or they didn't say free goodie for like, I think they just said for a treat from us or something.
Ooh,
so
free burger.
So I'm wondering if there was like a coupon or a discount or something, but
pancake.
But I think again, like really important to look at your data and your analytics, pay attention to that, build anticipation. Like IHOP built up for several weeks running ads and everything. So I think it's important for us to do that when we launch something, you know.
Yeah.
But I also like, I'm all for, you know, paying attention to the data. But do you think the burgers was a good idea? Because it was, a lot of people are like, it's a big pivot from, like, people are like, no, stick to breakfast. Like, and burgers were already on their menu. So, like, it wasn't completely new. They just are, like, fancier and, like, really focusing on it. So
I would say it'd be a bigger pivot if they weren't on the menu and now they are. But if they already were, maybe it's like, well, you know, maybe they're following maybe their business model is shifting with what people are actually wanting. They're not wanting breakfast food as much. They're wanting, you know, later in the day, maybe breakfast is not as big anymore. Maybe it's like, because you can serve burgers
maybe
into the night.
Yeah.
No one's ordering a pancake at, 10:30 at night. Maybe, I don't know how.
College kids. But I don't know that I agree with.
Maybe they're listening to their customers and they're like, hey, your burgers are really good. When I come here, I order burgers. I don't want to order pancakes.
Maybe.
And so maybe there was that tipping point where it's like, okay, now let's improve our burgers and see if we can get those numbers going up.
Yeah.
I would say that they're probably doing that.
I hope so, because it seemed a lot of people were very confused. Like when the news was announced, I didn't see a single person who was like, yes, I love IHOP burgers. Every post I saw on Twitter and Facebook was like,
well, I had to even ask, like, do they have other food on the menu other than breakfast food?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So I think, like, yes, paying attention to the data and adapting, but also I caution you to, like, not pivot and like, oh, hey, like now I offer this completely random service that's not related at all. Like doesn't even integrate into, what you already do.
I mean but you're saying like IHOP went from food to like clothing.
Well,
I mean, they were still in food.
But that was like their specialty.
Like, oh, now we have IHOP hoodies.
But their specialty was breakfast.
Yeah, I mean they're the international house of pancakes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I think it's something that we need to pay attention to as business owners to really, like, does this make sense for my brand? Like, if you're going to completely change your business, like, okay, great. But if you're going to still be, a copywriter and then you're like, hey, now I do like business coaching, like, okay, like, that doesn't, like, if I want a copywriter, I want someone who's like their sole focus is copywriting. So I don't know. I think it's
do one thing and do it well.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. Ron Swanson quote there. But anyway.
But if you have tried the new IHOP burgers, let us know what you think.
And maybe we'll go try them.
No, we won't.
Come on.
I think I'll let you do that by yourself.
You can have pancakes, and I'll go try the burgers.
I don't order a waffle.
They have waffles?
I don't know. I think they do. But
we've seriously never been there in like 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But let us know your thoughts, what you thought about the campaign or the burgers.
Mm-hmm. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah. Otherwise, we will see you guys in the next video.
Cool. That was fun. Boom.